This will look very silly now. There you go. Minimizing this so that you can actually see it. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Anyway, let's shrink it some more. There you go. Well, out of China, as in the start position, it's actually the same. Wait, what? This? No, no, no. The start position is still on the same place. Nothing special about it. There's actually a gate now. Normally gates in Asia, or in this case Japan, or China, because of Heart of China, whatever. Those are normally placed near a temple or some symbol like building or shrine, or you call it. Those trees, however, these will be changed a bit, because those are cherry blossom trees now. They look kind of silly in the winter. Doesn't make sense. And for if you never notice it, this is a fish pond. I know. Boost panels will be updated. I might well change some textures like the finish line, so that it goes over the grass, or in this case snow. By the way, if I'm going too fast, just say. Some interesting concept in the building. There will be a secret around here. The question is, how do you get up there? That's a secret. I'm not spoiling it yet. I did have spoiled it for some people already by posting my photo bucket images, I think. Photo bucket. Basically, a lot of people are exploring this track more than racing, so I thought, why not making an Easter egg hunting tour? There you go. So this place is actually open and not out of bounds anymore. So for the newcomers out there, have fun. Especially the road with invisible walls. Gee, I wonder what's that. You know the invisible maze? You know you like it. Also, new bridge. Yay. I actually like this model way more than that disgusting one we are having now. Lily pads. Of course, the text will be changed a bit, because in the winter they will kind of survive. The roots only will survive underwater, but the leaves are just kind of getting weird. You know, brownish and stuff. I updated the CGPR advertisement. Wow, camera, thank you. With my countdown items, like the boost shell, the boost bump, triple fake box, like these kind of icons. The well. There is something special about this well now. Instead of getting out of bounds, there is something actually in there. And normally you will expect, through the swimming pool you get out of there, out of the well. What happened to it? Well, we can't go to there. The swimming pool entrance, it's a bit long and a bit wide, but there you go, the swimming pool. Wow, camera, that's Google SketchUp for you. It's disgusting. Now you see that you have some pretty thick glass in this. So what happened exactly to the well? The underwater section is actually gone. I'm not going to add it back. It doesn't feel realistic. Like, of course, in my story you have underwater creatures, like we have otters, beavers, whatever. But that still doesn't fit with this track. Anyway, getting down here, and you can see underwater, like a kind of aquarium. And over here, it's open now. Table tennis tables. Maybe I will put some green shells, green shell item boxes over there, just 1 and 1. Just because why not? But you also can get out of here by following this route. Getting up here. Camera, stop being disgusting, thank you. And you are getting here at the buildings. These buildings are changed now. You can drive underneath them. And for the people out there, this jump is actually made easier now. But if you're small and you still hit that wall for some reason, there is a boost panel right there, so you can use that. There will be a lot of item boxes now, a lot more item boxes actually. Pretty sure you even get a first mushroom glitch again. But also that mushroom over there, that's removed. I've made a wooden platform, kind of like Mushroom Gorge. Like before jumping on the mushrooms, you also had this kind of concept. Of course, with better details. I still will make update. I still will update that. This will be off-road, and I don't know if you people can see the difference between this kind of snow and this kind of snow. This is dark. This is just dark, so this is out of bounds. But if you have a mushroom, you actually can get up here. And this is a kind of a safe road. Hello, Phil. Oh yeah, and back in the day that Ishman got a troll bill, like it went next to this building, it went completely out of bounds, and this was only just grass off-road. I don't think it will be useful to use this path even on countdown, but as a safe strat, like someone is holding a lightning, it might be useful. Because there will be item boxes here, there will be a snow bush here with a star in it, and it will be somewhere around here also with a star in it. A different kind of route. Some people are asking, what will happen if you don't have a golden mushroom? Well, this is actually not off-road. I try to make it not like off-road. This part is a sticky road where the cement road actually ends. But with the golden mushroom, you, if you use it at that point, you actually can make it perfectly fine to this boost panel around here, which is for this mushroom, which this mushroom is for this mushroom. Some people have seen it in one of my older videos that I used that shortcut with all the mushroom designs. Well, let's say I used the Nintendo 64 Mario Raceway mushrooms. I think you kind of notice it. The textures are still horrible. I'm changing that. I will change that at least. This part is slippery road. It's not a slippery off-road, so you still can drive on that. This will be trackable because it makes more sense. item boxes will be placed here. So for countdown, this is a huge advantage. Okay, going back. What about all these kind of roads? I think there are 13 or even 14 different roads, and they end up all at a tunnel, or at least at that place at the shrine. So yeah. Some people were curious about the restaurant, the big red building. The restaurant is still there. The kitchen is still there. I will change the kitchen a bit. Like, yeah, there's no cooking island. Just, why? Okay, I never made that. Not yet. And this is an important sign. These kind of items will, well, if I manage to get it working, I will eventually remove the signs. If not, they will go back out of the building, or just simply doing weird stuff. But I think it should be very obvious. Those paths are very narrow. As you can see, the camera is doing very weird here. That's not the case in the game. So yeah, you can go up here. This will be the restaurant part. There will be some tables and chairs around there, but I don't think I will add them. Instead, I will add kind of white carpet over these kind of tables, because I'm actually on my limit again. I don't know if you people can see that, but I have around the 18,000 triangles already. And if I make everything triangles, then I'm close to the 20,000 again. And I'm afraid it will lag on split screen again. And I'm actually preventing that. So there might be a sign with where the chairs and the tables are. Anyway, the next level of this stage is another platform with the restaurant, but this time with windows. Tons of Illuminati, indeed. I might well place a huge table around here. Like, if people want to play battle mode, like Balloon Battle or Coin Runners, it works. Like the older version, it works perfectly fine. Some people still want to play battle, mind you, so these files are not getting out of my pack. And here you actually can go outside. Wow, that was a bit messy. Anyway, normally this gigantic part is also the red roof. I changed that. I actually made it easier now, because this is not placed higher. This part is actually placed lower. So normally, if you don't trick off the mushroom, you barely have enough air to actually get on the roof. So you always had to trick off that to make sure. This is not the case anymore. The mushroom is placed a bit higher. There might be a chance that if you are getting small by lightning or something, you cannot make that. But you can make it with tricking, that's for sure. I kind of made it springboard a bit bigger to make it visible. And please people, follow the center of the arrow. There is an arrow for a reason there. A lot of people still didn't get it. But of course it was placed a bit higher. And it was sticky roads. What the problem was with the springboards, sometimes that it didn't work, was because of the sticky roads. You went up a bit, going in that kind of garden thing, but you were actually floating above the springboard. And this is straight path, so it doesn't do that. Also, this is not a cannon launcher anymore. This is a bouncy mushroom. So even on 50cc you easily can make that. without problems. As some different techniques, you actually can jump over there without jumping on that springboard. It's pretty cool actually. I think on 100cc you have to trick and you don't have to on 150. More item boxes there, a row of item boxes. Camera. On this path. Yeah, a lot of item box placements actually. I will eventually use the special item box which gives you only golden mushrooms, bloopers, lightnings and Poe blocks. Because it actually comes out handy on this place. But be sure to, if I ask for beta testers for this version, we have to try countdown with these special item boxes because I'm curious if they work or not. So it is a concept, but it's still not test. Item box will be here as well. There will be here as well, but I think only either a triple banana or a single green shell. Because it's a safe strat. Oh yeah, a lot of people still didn't drive into this part. Let's say there are item boxes here, but there is also an item box on this lantern. This one has a triple green shell, so it eventually will change into a boost bump in countdown. What else is visible? Of course, less quick, herp derp. Yeah, this part. This yeah, I don't know what to do with this yet. So I won't spoil anything about it. This part is actually pretty nice to play with the kart, because if you make a drift way too wide, you actually can make it pretty sharp here. So there might be an item box here, but I'm thinking about that. The safe respawn point is still there. And now that we are here, a lot of people still don't know that you have to go to the right. I don't know why people don't know about that. So, to be sure, there's a freaking arrow there going to the right. Follow that one. And if you're silly enough, you actually can drive to the left now. This will be an off-road section, or at least slippery. You can get down here, but I'm thinking about the collisions, because if you get bumped off, it will count out of bounds. So I'll think about it. If you get bumped here, blown away, like with a bob-omb or blue shell, then it doesn't happen that you trigger the out of bounds. So I'm thinking about that. But there's actually a path here. Also, a lot of disgusting texture placements like this, because I still don't I'm still not able to make vertex colors or just shading effects. But this will be drivable. Kind of DS Delfino Square, that kind of staircase feeling. And disco, the pub, the login disco thingy. You people will love this version because I made it even bigger. Let me zoom out. Look how big it is now. All these white little lines are the insides of the chairs, by the way. This is the updated version of Heart of China, AA. I might eventually will put some ramps around here, like a skateboard place. Like we have Funky Stadium. It's the same kind of concept. Disco ball. Let's get out. Okay. Oh yeah, and some people were curious about this place. What will happen if you land on the log? You actually can drive it on the previous version as well, but it's actually pretty impossible to do it without moon jumps. I eventually will use this kind of springboard to get up there as a concept, and there will be some stuff around here. Maybe item boxes, maybe just coins for countdown for coin runners. The tent is a bit updated with some better textures, but of course the bottom looks disgusting. Bleh. And yeah, the better bridge textures. I like these kind of textures more because they are so bright and beautiful. Took me a while to texture mapping all that. Anyway, where is the mushroom? There is no mushroom anymore. However, there will be a blue shell somewhere in the air. Just a no damage giving blue shell. So it's just decoration. That blue shell will hold a crate in midair. And Sky Shortcut still works the same like that. It might be a bit harder because you fly way lower than normally. But of course I will experiment with the heights and stuff. It should be possible to make it now around here, so you have more time to get that boost panel. People were also complaining about the fact that the Heart of China we have now is way too dark. I found that problem as well on the newer televisions. I use an old television and it's completely visible for me. However, the newer televisions use a brighter color contrast. I can't speak today. But thanks to all that brightness, the darker colors became darker, and thanks to that you barely could see where you are going. So yeah, I will change all that. Also, these kind of paths will be more visible. This will be glass, sorry. As you can see, I already planned it out to make it glass, but I'm not ready to make it yet. So it will be much lighter now. It's still the same kind of concept. It works the same, so I still like this blue shell advertisement. Because the previous one, so the one in the current CGPR pack, is actually from a rejected custom track, which is available to download on the Google SketchUp warehouse. So I thought, why not just changing it? And I did. I made some art looking advertisement for it. I didn't make that blue shell, by the way, just to make sure that people think, oh wow, what a nice blue shell, you are the best artist ever, or whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, there were some miscommunications with Euroside back then. I was a bit too late saying that I didn't make the blue shell, but I added a bit of it to make it more realistic, make a bit more brighter. So yeah, more photoshopping stuff. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the invisible maze. You people will love this a lot. Well, the other half will rage quit. The new improved floor means, let's see, camera please, thank you. This boost panel kind of thing is not a boost panel. However, what it does is making you elevate in mid-air. As a spoiler, let's say it's not a flat road in midair, so you cannot calculate for shit where you are. So if people want the challenge, have fun if this one gets published, because it will be undoable for in the beginning. I think for me as well, because you're used on a flat road and you want to drive on it because you know the whole pattern, the way how it plays. But now you elevate, so you don't see your shadow, you don't see the these kind of squares, these invisible poles. So that will be much more fun to do. And if you notice about that Easter egg hunting tool a few minutes ago, let's just scroll in, because well, spoiler for the pattern, I didn't change the pattern, I just altered some stuff. And here ends the elevating stuff. Going up, please, thank you. This might be a bit too narrow, but yeah, who knows. Anyway, there will be a clue here. I'll just simply scroll so that you cannot really read it. But yeah, there will be a clue here and some item boxes to help you out as a hint. Pretty sure some people out there already have read it. But yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I'm not spoiling everything, because the well is something interesting you people might well try out. Because it's actually not linked anymore, it goes to a different place. For the rest, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I only can show you the improved gym. It has better textures now. It actually has the Heart of China emblem on the floor. The camera is doing horrible, sorry. The goal might get a different texture. Oh yeah, the same stuff here with the red shells and the bullet bills. Because if you use it here, I think I will let it follow the same route all over again. Like dodgeball, giving effect balls. This will work the exact same way. There weren't any problems with it. Oh yeah, and this respawn, a lot of, hold on. Ja?
Zo gaan pitten, het is bijna 3 uur.
Ik weet het.
Tim komt morgen weer namelijk.
Ja, klopt. Ja, ik sluit bijna af, want ik ben al op het einde toe.
Denk zeg maar even voor als je de tijd niet in de gaten hebt.
Nee, klopt. Alvast bedankt. Rusten. Anyway, a lot of people were complaining about that respawn, because player 10, 11 and 12, I think, were actually falling down. Yeah, that's no good. That was my homemade, by the way, Kento. So I changed my respawn pointers from the top to this panel. So the boost panel will still be a thing. This class, however, yeah, it was that road for the well. Oh god. I'm having a bad cold all of a sudden. It's 22 Celsius here, I don't understand. Of course, these classy windows won't be drivable. That was my mistake. I was testing out new collisions and stuff, and I completely forgot about that. As a spoiler, as you can see, yeah, it's not there, it's gone. So yeah, I still think that the higher road on the roofs, so driving on the roof, I still think it's faster than going low. But I tried some previous versions about this update back when the textures weren't really that done. As you can see, these textures are also horrible. I have to place them correctly. That will be someday. This will be slippery off-road. But I still think this path is still faster than the rest. This is actually possible with the arrow glider. I'm not joking. I might well add an arrow sign here that you have to turn right. Like how I did with this one. Because a lot of people were still complaining that there were no signs over here. People are blind. Like there was around here as a floating post. I don't understand why people don't see that. Anyway, it says turn right, but it's, yeah, that's S turn. It's like you first have to turn right, but pay attention that it's not only just right and straight. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's actually really it. Yeah, I think I'm done showcasing everything. Except for that one piece, that weird arrow looking thing. I actually wanted to make clouds in different shapes, but that didn't turn out well, so I'll remove that. But yeah, that was it. So in general, we will get a lot of more item boxes, better routes to drive on, better textures. This might well become a night theme, so a better night theme. Like we have Green Park, the colors were great, they work perfectly fine, especially for an unrealistic game like this one. Of course, item routes will be improved, because that was quite a problem. Yeah, for the rest, it's actually friendlier to play on, but bikes will dominate on this one. That's a shame. They always did, actually, especially the Flame Runner, because it could make those perfect jumps and stuff. I do hope that if this one comes out someday and people want to Tool Assist free run this one, I do hope that everything is calculated correctly. Because I actually didn't expect to have to see so much fun with the Tool Assist free runs on Heart of China, the older versions we have now. So I do hope that the Tool Assist free runs for this one will be as much fun as the previous one. So yeah, I'm actually done. A lot of improvements, a lot of yeah, still messy things, like how you see this. And for the people out there who are curious about how I actually make it, I'll show you what I actually had to make. Do you see all these triangles? Well, have fun making them manually. I did everything by hand by just a simple line tool, and then using the move tool to pitch it out like this. See, it goes up, but the textures will be, of course, pretty silly. We don't want that. I only use the basic tools, so that's why I'm working on very slowly, because it's not really motivating me. Some less flat roads. Only the road itself is flat, which it should be. No bouncy farm anymore, no petite park. Oh god, don't remind me. Petite park is a nightmare with carts, for example. But yeah. Heart of China version 1.6 series. I call it a series because I don't know if it will be 1.6.1 or 1.6.2, because I already did try out some earlier versions. Man, I can speak. Maybe because I'm getting tired. So yeah, I do hope I will finish this as soon as I can, because I want to play on this. It's so much fun. I already tried out some previous versions, as I said before, and it's way better to play on. You people won't complain about the difficulty, because you have a pretty much variation about what to choose for what kind of road. But if even the Aero Glider can play on it now, I don't see any complaining moments anymore. So yeah, pretty much done.